My siblings in Christ at Grace Tuscaloosa, it means a lot to me that I get another chance to pray with all of you in this difficult time. As states begin to reopen, sacrificing the rights to health and safety of their people, I'm asking more than ever the question, why? Why, God, do you watch people exploit one another and do things that hurt others, and you seem to do nothing? Why, God, don't you just, swoop in and fix everything, take care of us, heal us from this horrible virus, and heal the people with power of their greed? I do take a little comfort knowing that I'm not the only one asking that question. We worship a God of love, a God who cares so deeply for us. It makes sense that we ask this question. Faithful people across centuries and millennia have been asking this question. In the Bible, we have, the book of Job, where Job asks God why he is suffering. We have the prophet Habakkuk. And same thing with Psalm 73, which I was reading this morning, in which the psalmist says, hey, look, I do good. I'm a good person. I do what I can to help the oppressed, and yet I am really suffering here. I'm sick. I'm in danger. And then the people who are evil, who are oppressing others, who are exploiting others, who don't care about anyone else's safety, they seem to be thriving. What's with that, God? So, if you're asking that question, you're not alone. And we have a God who welcomes our questions, so go ahead and ask it. But at the same time, if we let ourselves become bitter, cynical people instead of doing what we can to be God's hands on earth, to act, to protect ourselves, our loved ones, and neighbors and strangers, that's when it becomes a problem. So, for our little prayer today, I'm going to read a poem that I wrote a few years ago on this idea of asking why and finding comfort even when we don't find answers. My God, you better be ready when I come and stand before you face to face at last, because you know how many questions I have for you, and you know the very first that will burst from my lips will be, why? Why did you conceive and birth a world roiling with so much pain? Why did you make human beings capable of such atrocities? Why did you make our skin so frail, our stomachs so prone to hunger and thirst, our minds so quick to judge and scheme and place ourselves first? And why? Why do you seem to watch passively as we raise forests into barren dust, as we pour poison into rivers, as we tear flesh from each other's bodies with our teeth? I don't know yet, but when I think of you, cradled in the arms of a single mother with calloused brown hands, and of you, walking miles between towns to bring healing on tired feet, your stomach eating itself with hunger, your tongue parched, and of you being nailed to a cross by hands that have shed their compassion for gain. As you cry out, my God, why? Why have you forsaken me? I feel a little better. I still do not understand, but I trust. I trust because you do not watch us suffer from above on some lofty throne, but rather, wherever a child sobs with hunger, a woman aches with grief, a whole community is being trampled into the mud, you are there. Your face is tear-tracked too. Your wrists and feet and chest bear wounds too. So I question constantly, and I will demand answers, but also I trust you. Truly, truly, my hope is in you.